In his autobiography titled My Lives, 2005, Edmund White, an American novelist and essayist known for his exploration of queerness in literature and society, recounts his experiences as a gay man living in New York City during the 1960s to the 1980s. This period witnessed a significant rise in the LGBTQ civil rights movement, which brought about greater visibility and opportunities for artistic expression and community organizing. However, White reflects on the personal struggles he faced, including social isolation and shame associated with his sexuality, which created a division within his inner life. One of the pivotal themes in White's autobiography is the impact of the AIDS crisis on queer individuals and their literary and cultural expressions. He philosophically delves into the concept of homosexual love, presenting it as a means of redefining love and intimacy. White's work has been highly acclaimed for its originality, keen observations, and profound reflections, capturing the collective anxieties experienced by LGBTQ people, particularly gay men, during the crucial years of the gay rights movement in America. My Lives is structured in a non-chronological manner. Instead of following a linear narrative based on White's evolving identity and his interpretation of New York City, the autobiography traverses between different groups of people that played significant roles in his life, constituting his most memorable experiences. These groups are explored in chapters such as My Friends, My Shrinks, and My Hustlers, with White often employing self-deprecating humor to recount his diverse relationships. Throughout the book, White explores the complexities of homosexuality as both a burden and a liberating identity. He candidly admits to being a sex addict and provides detailed descriptions of his sexual encounters, illustrating that sexual desire is influenced not only by carnal impulses, but also by various factors such as anxiety, hope, boredom, and acute self-awareness. White further distinguishes between different types of sexual encounters, dedicating a chapter titled My Blondes to his earlier experiences, which tended to be more romantic and verging on monogamous. In contrast to the chapter My Blondes, the chapter titled My Master in Edmund White's autobiography delves deeply into his exploration of his masochistic tendencies during his early 60s, particularly with a much younger actor. While acknowledging that these descriptions can be overwhelming, graphic, and potentially trigger aversion for some readers, White deems it necessary to include them in his autobiography due to their psychological depth and literary significance. Within this chapter, White explores the ironic contrast between the private world created by his sadomasochistic inclinations and the semblance of normalcy in his day-to-day life. He recounts a story where one of his SM masters instructed him to relocate to Cleveland, Ohio, and live in a cage. Though the fantasy intrigued him, he was conflicted because he was studying at Princeton and preparing to travel to Europe, which countered the feasibility of such a scenario. Various fetishes have tempted him, often involving demeaning treatment imposed upon him. For instance, a 29-year-old man from Latvia once urged him to act like a dog and undergo surgical tail attachment. While these temptations remained confined to the realm of fantasy for White, it took time for him to fully grasp that many of the men propositioning him were genuinely serious. White also delves into the complex psyche of his childhood and the psychological traits he inherited from his parents. He explores his Freudian relationship with his family, including his desire as a young child to be penetrated by his father, and a reverse Oedipus complex where he experienced intense waves of aversion towards his mother. His parents divorced when he was 8, with his father remarrying and embracing a bourgeois lifestyle, while his mother chose to remain single, preferring romantic fantasies over real relationships and devoting her time to her career as a child psychologist. One of the most insightful chapters in White's book is titled My Friends, where he candidly discusses his deep longing for friendship and the profound sense of joy and exhilaration he feels when spending time with his companions. My Life serves as a raw and exceptionally sincere depiction of White himself, while also serving as a testament to the enduring significance of queer identity in the past, present, and future. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.